On your last few flights, you may have noticed more animals walking freely about the airplane and wondered, did they loosen up the rules a bit? Yes, they did, but not for everybody. You probably know that service animals are allowed for people with disabilities. That's part of the ADA. But there is another law called the Air Carrier Access Act, which allows people to bring emotional support animals with them on flights. Dogs, cats, ducks, and even pigs. Whatever you need for emotional support. And they ride for free, and they get a seat. Naturally, many people are abusing the law, and they have been traveling with their sometimes exotic animals. Many flight attendants say the practice is getting out of hand, and changes are necessary, like a national agency to establish more definitive guidelines and a more stringent certification process. I've got a better idea. Calling the whole thing off. If you're so emotionally fragile that you can't fly without a pot-bellied pig sitting next to you, you can't fly. You have to stay home. Sorry, not sorry. Compassion for these individuals is a trade-off. To be compassionate to one, you have to show lack of compassion to another. That is, everyone else on the flight. We're too compassionate, right or wrong, Farah?
I think wrong. We're not compassionate enough.
Oh!
Okay?
Come on.
I love seeing little animals on the flights. I much rather sit next to a pig than a baby any day. Okay?
This could cause problems, though, if you have to evacuate the plane. These pigs aren't trained. At least a seeing eye dog, he helps the blind man get off the plane.
Well, you know, there was a situation that occurred in the what was it, the Alps, wherever, the Andes. A plane
Some
crashed.
mountains.
They all ate each other. In this situation, if there's a bunch of pot-bellied pigs on board, you're eating like a king if your plane crashes. I think it's a wonderful idea. I love pot-bellied pigs. Like Farah said, check your baby, keep your pig.
Yeah, well, you know what? You could eat the pigs if they stored them down below where they're supposed to store the pets. But these are emotional support animals. They let them on the plane. I was on a plane recently. The woman next to me had the dog out, and I'm sure it was emotional pet because she was stroking it like she had problems, you know. The whole flight, the thing was out. And I'm looking and I'm thinking, you know, this pet is supposed to be under the seat. But I looked it up, and no, now, if you have an emotional problem, you can keep the pet out anywhere you want.
I fly drunk, and when I'm drunk, I love to pet animals. I have no problem with as many dogs, cats, ferrets, and pigs on board as possible.
What the hell is wrong with this panel? Lisa, talk some sense into these people. No animals on the plane.
Well, at least a pig's not going to try to talk to you. I mean, there's nothing worse when you're on a plane and someone tries to have a conversation. But no, I say rule with an iron fist. Look, these airlines should be more concerned with their bottom line. Obviously, people are abusing the system. It costs $95, I think, to fly your pet or $95 each way. So clearly people are milking the system.
That.
I thought it was 95. Regardless, rule with an iron fist. These airlines should crack down on this nonsense.
Okay, good. Now, Rick, something tells me you're pro-animal like the rest of them.
Here's the thing. There should be one rule. Only dogs on the plane. Oh, I mean, seriously, cats on a plane.
Cats are the worst.
Yeah, it's like sneezing and, you know, allergic reactions.
Wait a minute.
Pigs on a plane. I'm sorry, if you have a pig, don't be flying on the plane. Stay home with the pig.
It's a little
But
much.
dogs should totally be allowed. Dogs are emotional support. And by the way, when an airline stewardess, flight attendant complains, I'm on the opposite side. They have the easiest job in the world.
Yeah.
They're union scale.
Also,
They're complaining on your behalf, Rick. They want you to be
Please,
safe.
they don't even
Dogs
give me a
make you
Coke when I
happy.
want it.
Yeah.
They're very upset.
Dogs
They're
make you
cracking
happy.
down, but where are they cracking down? Because I read that the head of American Airlines Flight Attendants Union said that, you know, any animal could get by besides a snake.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, I read that Donald Trump flew yesterday.
I knew something was coming there. I think you're all crazy. And dogs are the same as cats, especially those airline dogs.
No.
They're like furry. They look like little cats. So dumb
They're
little dogs that are
adorable.
I
on
don't
the
want
seat.
little dogs. I'd rather the big dogs.
Well, the
Cats are
little
the
dogs are the
worst.
ones everyone takes on the plane, aren't they?
Stewardesses need to be replaced by pigs. Everything should be run by pigs. They are so adorable, and to say they're not emotionally supportive is insane. When I go home tonight and I'm depressed about my performance on tonight's program, and I slam down a pound of Canadian bacon, I'm gonna feel great.
No.
Well, apparently there's online doctors, so people are just going on filling out a form, and then there you go. You can have your pet pig on the plane.
Yes, of course they abuse the system.